And who am I? That's one secret I'll never tell. The only one. XOXO Gossip Girl.
Hello everyone, today it's actually my first time when I'm doing the podcast in English, and I hope you will love it, and we will have more people in our community who will like it and will be inspired by my guests and their stories. So we will start like this, and thank you for your support in advance. And today I would like to introduce to you my new guest. I hope most of the people know this sense of humor, this great sense of humor. And please welcome our guest. Hello, you can come. It's Arthur. Yes,
What's up, guys?
You can sit in closer to me. It's fine. Don't be scared. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Arthur. He is like influencer, and he's making actually like memes and so on about Czech Republic, and we will discuss this phenomenon about Czech people who loves it and etc. So I think you know him. Your like nickname is Just Czech.
Just Czech things,
Yeah,
just Czech.
so most of the people I think know you like this mostly.
Yeah.
But today I said already too much name. So everyone now will know your name now.
It's no problem.
You won't be Just Czech anymore.
It will be easier, so I don't have to answer it every time, because I don't say it out loud, but every time people ask it, what's your name, so it's faster.
Yes, actually, I noticed that you never say your name. Like it's like where?
Yeah.
Who are you? What's your name?
I'm like Batman, Bruce Wayne doesn't exist, like only Batman is there.
So Just Czech exists.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
Nothing
exists.
else. That's my like alter ego.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But I would like to start with you with a really simple common question. How are you?
I'm doing good. This year coming to an end, and just kind of thinking about what I have achieved this year, what happened. And I think this year was quite rich on events, rich on things when it comes to what I did in my blog, something new. I will talk about it later. So it's like I would say a good year to think and reflect on results. And plus I'm just shooting like podcast with you, video podcast. I think it's my first time when I'm doing video podcast.
So my first time, your first
So
time.
new beginnings.
New beginnings. I think this year was quite successful for you. It was quite successful for you because I notice you have a lot of audience and it grows too fast. Sometimes I think so, because when I check or it's like what I see.
Uh-huh.
But every time I check your account, I see more and more followers every time. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It means I'm doing my job good, and people love what I do. So that's the.
We will know now how you do this.
Okay.
And we will be also popular.
Happy to share my secrets for some price. No worries. We
50
can always.
euros.
50,000 euros. We can always.
50,000. Oh my gosh, you are not that cheap.
But it's like bloggers, when they reach success or moderate success, they start teaching everyone how to achieve that. I'm not that, so I'm not going to do that. So.
No, but some secrets, some advice.
Yeah,
I
can definitely.
For free,
I can,
for free.
I can definitely.
Thank you. So today we will know it, and I would like to start with you about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're doing these memes and so on, the funny things about Czech Republic is supposed to be integrated here.
Yeah.
For example, I'm living here not alone, and I can't say that I'm that much integrated because I don't have that much Czech friends or something
Mm-hmm.
like this. Could you tell me, please, for how long you're staying here? How do you feel here?
Mm-hmm.
Like how it was developed here? Like obviously, when you came, you felt like me, like fuck is going on here. I'm so sorry, but it's true. Like you are immigrants, so you usually don't understand anything what's going on. But then, after some time, you feel better and better.
Mm-hmm.
If you can say about this way,
Sure.
how it was.
Sure. Well, I've been here almost for like 9.5 years, so it's like a long period of time. It's like
I can say even too long.
too long. Yeah, it's pretty much like my adulthood here. So like I've been here since 24th birthday. So pretty much all, let's say, my adult life, where I was becoming like a human, like happened in Czech Republic. So definitely I feel more integrated than when I came, obviously, but there are some things that still exist, and I need to overcome. Because I will talk maybe about it later, but I guess integrating in Czech Republic sometimes is not as easy as it might seem, for many reasons, and I will get to that. But as to why I decided to do that, or like how I came to these observations, I finished my bachelor in public relations, and I always like was passionate about creating content. So I was writing poems. I was trying, to do some movie reviews.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's never, never on such a scale. I'll just like do a movie review, submit it to some like an online journal back in the days, and or for our student newspaper. But I wasn't like really pushing on that. So I wasn't like blogger mindset. I was just like,
because oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but this blogger mindset is just only for a few years, like in our life. I mean, if we consider like whole your life, for example, you live longer than I here.
Thank you for telling me how old I am.
No, actually, you said it by yourself already. If some people know math, they could count.
Damn it. True. Okay, too late.
Yes.
I'm exposed.
Now you know. But yes, and for instance, all these things like having stories all the time, telling people what you do, what you don't. Tomorrow I have these plans, or next year I will have these plans. Before we never shared it, so of course before it wasn't that much important for you, but this is nice. You had a nice experience in this. I mean, to talk with people, to do these reviews. It's also supposed to be like some skill in this, some skill in copywriting. I would say. So you already know how to do this.
I hope I do. I do know something. But thing is that even when I started this blog, I think I started it in like 2019. So like pretty much half a year before COVID started, and. Pretty much, there were already vloggers, TikTokers, Instagram influencers, and I felt like I'm late to the party, because there were already people who are famous, and pretty much the whole thing was monetized, so it was already a big industry, like influence industry was booming, and I was like late to the party, just coming to the party while everyone left.
Yes.
But at the same time, when I started the blog, because I'm not gonna say some bullshit story about I wanted to be great, blah blah blah. I just really felt passionate about things about creating content, about making stupid jokes, about like doing, pretty much translating what I feel into some format, like on Instagram. Yes. And I started doing it, like fuck it, let's do it. And to be honest, in the very beginning, I wasn't really consistent. I was just like doing like once a week, 2 times a week, some random posts, and it wasn't really picking up. So I wasn't really focused on the blog. Yeah. But after some periods, and I guess it was pretty much during COVID when we were locked up, obviously.
Yeah. You started to do this even more. I mean, you started to do it consistently and think about it more because
there was nothing to do.
Yes, actually, I think after all this time, after this. How? In 2020 it was COVID, right?
Yes.
3 years ago. Oh my gosh, already.
It's like another life.
Yes,
I
can't even believe it. Okay, but at that time, all people had a chance to finally sit and think.
Yeah.
Because we have this routine life all the time, and for example, even I sometimes don't have time to think like. To observe it, even I can say, not just think, but observe what I'm doing, what do I want to do, maybe I want to try something else, and blah, blah, blah. But I think that time, like at COVID and so on, you said you were late for some party and so on. No, if you walk like on time, like you can't do it before because you were occupied with something else, but you had your time and you had the patience and you wanted to do something, you had this interest which you need to have to do to be successful in this thing, like to be like a popular influencer. You need to be interested in this.
Yeah, so let's say there was at least a couple of positive things from
COVID.
Yep.
Not couple, but a lot. If you will think about this, like in general, I know like it was bad disease and so on. It took a lot of lives and so on. But yes, but on the other way, if you will thinking more positively, because we can't think all the time negatively. It's awful.
Yeah.
But if you think about this, yes, it was a lot of positive things. Even for me, like I passed IELTS exam. I had some time to relax. I was finishing my school actually at 2020. So now everyone know how old I am.
Child of homeschooling.
No, actually I'm not homeschooling. I just had it like for 6 months or something like this.
Please tell me you were not studying medicine, because if you've studied medicine and passing your exams online, I would be worried to be your future patient.
No, I'm not studying medicine.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm studying marketing and sales management.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, we can continue with. Sorry that I interrupted you, but yes, COVID was a nice time for like observe what you do
And start like some of your hobbies that you were thinking a long time about.
And you started to do it more consistently. You had more followers, or how it started like this? Like you have more and more people pay attention. How you noticed it?
Growing when I started doing the blog, let's say with some attention, taking it more when I started taking it more seriously.
Yeah.
It didn't fly. It didn't like take off. It was very hard in the beginning, and I tried some tactics. Like not buying followers, but there were some groups on Telegram where you can post your send link to a post. People will like it, and in return you have to like their post.
I see.
But it was a bad strategy because people were from all over the world, so they were not my target audience. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So let's say on some posts there were like 1,000 likes, but half of them were from all over the world, and who don't even know that Czechoslovakia doesn't exist. So this was.
They still thinking in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah. Well, I will come back maybe later to that joke, but this is like a running joke in my blog. People think Czechoslovakia still exists. So anyway, when I was doing the blog, it was very hard to make it fly. In the beginning, it wasn't really growing, and I don't remember how much exactly. But if I take a look, I think I have right now around 600 posts. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I started seeing that the blog is growing after only maybe 400 posts. So I had to try and test different formats, because in the beginning it's very difficult because you don't know who's your audience. Because I have an idea what I want to do, but people don't know you, right? So you need to kind of build it from zero.
Yeah, foundation.
So, exactly, there was nothing, and they don't know you don't know, because now they know my sense of humor, they know what I talk about, what I don't talk about. So let's say more or less I have some shaped persona, but before I'm no one. I don't even know myself, didn't know back then what's my message, right? Because I mean, memes is not a message. It's just there are thousands of meme accounts on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So after maybe 400 posts, I saw it growing up. Numbers grow because I already knew what kind of message people want to know. For example, if I'm gonna make jokes about let's say American living or some American types and habits, it was good, but it wasn't, let's say, getting the numbers. But if I make something about Czechs and Slovaks and Czechs and Poles, stuff was boom, really flying. So
I see.
So it took some trial and error to see what my audience likes, because pretty much me, in some way, it's my audience, right? Because if I'm gonna start posting jokes about Singapore, they will probably not engage with my content, right? Because
moreover, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think it's because. Mostly it's because you are living here, you know it better, because how you can know how other people live?
Exactly.
You don't live there.
Yeah, exactly. And
for example, that's why your videos with Czech, Slovak,
exactly.
they are really funny, and this is what I wanted to talk about with you too, because it's kind of phenomenon for me too, how Czech people, Slovak people also, they really for them it's really funny because how they understand they have a problem, but they still make fun of, may have fun from it. I mean, for example, when I came here, I don't want to how to say, insult anyone or something. Yes, it's just my opinion. I can be subjective. I'm so sorry, but then I came here. I saw that not that much people looked at stylish, for example. But okay, I'm not talking about men. It's another story. But about girls, not the stylish. And when you do some videos about this, they really laugh at it. Because they understand it. Why? I mean, why they are doing this?
Well, I mean, in the beginning, I won't say it's a problem, right? Because it's just observations, right? Because different people.
Yes, yes, it's not a problem, but it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, definitely the way Czech people live, I would say, is different. For example, to the Polish people, because I've been to Poland several times. I have some Polish friends, and I can already see the differences. And Poland is the closest neighbor, right?
Yeah. Is it the same with the Slovak people?
Depends. I would say the eastern you go in Slovakia, the more differences you start notice. So, and as to your question about why do they love it and why do they engage, I think my general line in my blog is I do not insult people, but I don't laugh at them. I laugh with them. And what I like about Czech people that they have a really good sense of humor, because I've made several jokes about it as well. Because in America you will be probably cancelled for some types of jokes.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
Or people will be sort of really butthurt. They'll be like, "How dare you? You come to this country, blah blah blah. You don't you just no one, and you how dare you say things like that." What I like about Czech people, they have really good sense of humor, and sometimes it's borderline dark. So they just they don't shy away from making political humor. Okay. They're very sometimes they walk really thin line.
No, on the thin ice.
Yeah, on the thin ice. It's Czechs. Let's say. Things that Czechs say and joke about it, I wouldn't imagine in Canada.
Yes.
So it's crazy. And another thing is that Czechs really can take a joke and laugh, about them, laugh at themselves. And this is what I like about them. They, just engage with me and just say, "Hey man, that's true. Hey man, that's funny. You know what?" And actually, they give me some more suggestions. So they don't really get offended, but they kind of develop this joke further. And I do some joke about Czechs going to to Tatry, to High Tatras in Slovakia, and they say, "Hey man, do you know that also?" Blah 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 blah. And so they kind of really go into that.
They're even telling you more things.
Yeah, they tell me more things. They engage very much. So they don't just hey they don't go "Okay, bro, nice joke," but they really take they take their time to write a comment, elaborate one, either to prove me wrong, which I understand, or actually add something new. So if you see some of my posts, especially the ones that got maybe around 500 comments, people really spend the time to explain something, and that's really cool. And I love Czech people about it, because I would say in my overall experience, only a few times I had some people who were super bitter about the jokes I made. And again, I don't think my jokes are very provocative. I try to kind of be diplomatic. I don't want to divide people. I want to actually unite with humor. So, but even as I said, in my experience, there were only a few people who were very sour and were bitter about my jokes. Most of the time they're "Hey man, nice one, but you know what, it's incorrect because blah 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 blah," or "Hey man, how about that?" So Czech people really have great sense of humor, and without it, I don't think it would be possible, because in the beginning, my vision was that my humor will be for expats and for foreigners who live in Prague.
Yes, I thought actually, I'm sorry, but I thought really that when first time I saw your blog, and didn't watch anything, I was expecting this thing.
Yeah.
Because really, just without watching anything and so on, you think probably it will be some humor about Czech Republic for foreigners who came here, for immigrants like me or something. But then I checked it, and it's not but for foreigners, but for Czech people more even, I can say even.
Yeah, it somehow just went this way, and most of my followers, I think, Czechs. Like I would say that 70% of my audience is Czech-speaking people, either here in the States, in Germany, in Canada, but Czech-speaking people.
Really nice. I mean, I've noticed that even some of my classmates now, hello. I would say I wanted to do it once in my life. I mean, on my own podcast, like to say hi to someone.
Hi, mom.
Hi, mom.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah, and I saw they're also following you. I'm like, crazy! How is even possible? And then I showed you, for example, to some of my Czech colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it. I mean, they were like, yeah, that's true. Ha ha ha. I'm like,
well, melts my heart. Melts my heart.
You're welcome. I see. I'm making you more popular.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. And but it's just about their sense of humor. But I mean, really, if you will do this, for example, in America or in Canada and so on, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
You will be cancelled since second video.
Yeah.
You will be like, bye.
Yeah. People will get, I think, more take it more personally.
But did you ever had this like kind of thing in Czech Republic? I mean, you are doing these videos, and for example, did you really had some kind of like not a that they cancelled you or something, but had some maybe fight or argument with someone about something with Czech people? I don't know. Maybe they didn't understand you, didn't understand your joke, like. You are saying bullshit, it's not true, and so on, and you were like, no, why? And you had this like kind of argument, or never had it?
Well, I would say generally when someone disagrees with you, or like let's say provokes you to continue discussion about something, generally there are two types of people: either trolls or like people who disagree with you genuinely, right? Not haters, but just like they have different opinion. And for the trolls, I mean, it's you don't throw them. You don't throw them a bone. You don't want to like encourage them, because they're gonna like they do it deliberately. They want your attention. They're just gonna say, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, right? And with the people who have different opinion, and if they're respectful, and most of the time they just like provide some arguments, right? I try to reply. Usually, I try to reply to pretty much every DM I get, especially when people like I see that they like write some. Poem, and they put quite an effort into making their point heard. I appreciate it, and I don't like say, hey bro, thanks. I try kind of okay, I stand corrected. Okay, I didn't know that. So I kind of try to get in their shoes to better understand them. So far, yeah. I mean, there are like some people who just, as I said, they're trolls. Well, I don't count them. As for the people who have different opinion, usually they quite okay. I mean, the worst case scenario, they just say, well, I still disagree with you, right? And
yeah, I see. Do you never had this kind of fight?
Not much.
Not that much haters.
Not much. And I think when you're the blogger or doing any type of public work, right?
Yeah.
If you're just like let's say, media person, I think it's important to understand you cannot be liked by everyone.
Unfortunately, we are not money.
Yes, you're not money or day off, right? So
no, money actually much better than day off.
well, or you're not like the beer on a cold beer on a hot summer day. So you're not like.
It was just for Czech people.
Yeah, this was a Czech reference.
Special for you.
So, and I'm the person who actually enjoys talking to people. I think I'm quite diplomatic. I don't like encouraging conflicts. But at the same time, this blogger experience, what it's taught me is that you cannot expect everyone to be on the same page with you, or you cannot expect everyone to like you. You don't expect everyone to share the same opinion on everything, and that's okay. So you kind of shape your audience, let's say like some big core, right, who kind of shares your values to some extent, but the ones who don't agree with you, well, we just part the ways. Because if you take a look at my statistics, there's like people who subscribe and like follow me, and there are people who unfollow me, and you just when you plus them, there's some like net positive or net negative number of people who stay with me every day. So I think it's important to kind of not to be people pleaser, right? Not to be like I'm not.
If you try to please everyone, means you will never please
Exactly.
anyone, because
Exactly.
you can't simply do it. I mean, you need to be yourself, and everyone will like you. Because if you try so hard to like, I don't know, to make people like you, first of all, you waste your time.
Yeah.
Second of all, you waste your energy, and at like final, you will never achieve it.
Yep. So you kind of, when you're doing, like, as I said, if you want to be like media person, you need to have some opinions, right? And opinions differ. Everyone has their own opinions. So people are gonna naturally, in some polite or impolite form, disagree with you, and it's okay. But again, your job is not to please everyone. But coming back to your initial question, even like, yeah, we have some, let's say, with some of the followers, like, discussions. I would say most of them are quite within boundaries, and I didn't get any hate.
That's nice.
So that's very cool, yeah.
But I'm interested, did some people came to you in real life and tell you, oh, nice videos and so on? I mean, the Czech people, I mean, I don't mind like Russian speaker or something like this, it's another thing, but Czech.
Yeah, actually.
Or Czech or Slovak or...
Well, I would say international. Lately, actually, lately, more and more people recognize me. Sometimes several times per day, especially if you go like around Vinohrady or like.
Wow, you are popular in Vinohrady now.
Yeah, like, because it's like very let's say young people here, and like most of my audience, like core, is like from 18 till 24. So like in young people hang around usually in a city center. So they recognize me, and most of the time, not most of the time, but sometimes what they say that, hey, I know you from Instagram. They come up to me and say, you're the admin of the Instagram page. So they refer to me not like as like blogger, as the admin. I don't know, but it's just so funny, like you're the admin.
But why you are doing these videos?
Yeah, I know, but maybe maybe they saw one post, maybe two, right? They're not like, let's say, die-hard followers with whom I interact often. Maybe they saw some videos where I posted without my face, for example.
Amazing.
So, but it's so funny, like when you come to me, like, you're the admin. I'm like, yeah, it's me. It's me.
Better to agree than to explain.
Yeah, I mean, in the end,
it doesn't matter. But some Czech people came to you, who is living here and so on.
Yeah.
I mean, they came to you and like, nice videos.
Yeah, I think that the most the comment that I received quite a lot is that Czech people come and say that actually thanks for this what you're making, because it's easier for me to explain Czech Republic to the people outside Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And especially I think this is true for the students, like, who go on Erasmus, on some exchange programs, and especially somewhere like, let's say, like Denmark, right, or Norway, or like, let's say some countries that are not like, do not have close relations with Czech Republic.
And they don't even know that.
Yeah, some of them, cannot point it on the map. Go.
It's like, what's this actually?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, try to go somewhere to, I don't know, like South Carolina, and explain Czech Republic to like natives, right? Or somewhere like to Nebraska. Like to them, Czech Republic is like, what is that?
Yeah.
I mean, for them, Prague is probably the city in the United States, because in the States, I think there are 4 or 5 cities called Prague.
What?
Yeah, because when
Really?
because when immigrants from the old world, from Europe, came to the States, they named some of the villages and cities after cities that were already existing.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I will probably do some.
Can you show me later?
Yeah.
I mean, I will take a look. I never know.
Yeah, I think there are 4 or 5 Prague cities in the United States. I should make a video about it probably.
Yes, you
So
do.
this
You
is the
must
Prague no one
do.
talks about.
Yeah. New idea.
Yeah.
But that's why actually I have a suggestion for you. You need now to, I think everyone saw it in TikTok. There's travel bloggers who are like, I'm going to this country and I was talking to I texted the how to say, foreign ministry, and now I have everything for free and blah blah blah, because I make their country popular to travel and so on. And like I explain people what is it, what to do here. So you need to work here with MVCR, with the foreigner ministry here, and say to them, I am making your country more popular, so please.
Yeah.
Because even the president of Czech Republic, right?
Yeah.
He's following you.
Well, yeah, his account. I'm not sure if he
No,
has
okay,
time
his
to.
account.
Yeah.
Following you, and it's actually congratulations. It's a big success. I mean, I can't even imagine that something like this happened in my life. But like some president will follow me. But that's actually really cool. But now, next step, ambassador.
Yeah.
You can live here for free. I mean.
I already, I think, I'm not sure if it's still in my bio on Insta or on TikTok. I put like I'm pro bono Czech ambassador.
I don't remember if you have.
Yeah, so pretty much I mentioned several times in different conversations that I'm promoting Czech Republic for free. I'm ambassador of the culture. I'm exporting Czech culture.
Yes, that's why you need to do this.
Yeah. So.
Right to ambassador to their official account that I'm actually doing your job here. Because,
making Czech Republic popular.
Really, let's try it, please.
Yeah. Hopefully they will not deport me. After like the action enough of this guy.
No, they will see how popular we are. If they will have a sense of humor and so on, as you said, all the Czech people and blah blah blah. Then it will be fine.
Hopefully, people in the governmental structures.
Also, please, please, we will be really thankful if it will happen. I mean, I will be happy for you because that will be the best collaboration of your life. Yeah,
that would be nice. Maybe they will.
Best partnership. Yep. You can't imagine it better.
Yeah, that's a good partnership.
And now I'm thinking about this maybe too to promote Czech Republic even more. Oh my gosh. We were talking about these countries who doesn't know and so on. But I see that your Instagram page actually kind of not only Czech but also international even, because there are some people like not only Czech watching you, not only Russian speakers watching you and so on. So, and the amount of your followers are really kind of big. I mean, for Czech Republic, it's oh my gosh. I remember you said in your stories that last month half of the Czech Republic watched you or something like this.
I think there was this statistic. There's this stat called reach, how many accounts are reached. And it was like 5 million accounts that
watched you.
Integrate
somehow.
In the last month, and this is like roughly like half of the Czech Republic. If you say Czech Republic is 10 million, so this is like the.
So you see, you're quite popular. And the main question, how? How you've done it? I mean, yes, humor is also good, but we have here stand-ups, we have other things and blah blah blah, and people, I mean, how to make it that much popular here even, because you are not here, like, you don't do this only in Czech for Czech people, you do this in English, you're not native here, you don't live here like half of your life and blah blah blah. But so how you made it, how you found this, like you found your audience, how you found this trigger point for everyone to follow you and they see like the people who follow you, they're really watching you because you have a lot of real people who are talking to you, as you said, who texting you, and I see the likes, the viewings and so on. They are real, and people really engaged in it. So how you made it?
Okay, well, that's a good question. I think one of the, I would say, keys to success, as DJ Khaled says, major key for success is the consistency. Like you really, especially nowadays, if you're doing like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, doesn't matter. You gotta do it consistently because everyone can do it, so it's easier to get lost. Of course, there are like some people who blow up like out of nowhere, but it's usually either single or viral success. Because becoming viral is nice, but you need to become viral once, not only once, but you need to do it like on some consistent basis.
Yes.
But if you do become viral on consistent basis, it means you know something, right? You know how algorithm works, you know what people like. So you you're kind of a showman yourself, so you're pretty much into that. And that's the problem, I guess, with the social media, that everyone, including me, you want quick success, and it happens. And you're like, whoa, I'm the star. And then it fades away, and you do 10 more posts, and they just get like very little engagement, and you get very depressing. So that's, that's the tricky game here. So I would say consistency. You need to do it like on some basis. Like you should like really, like as I said, I don't think I saw a lot of growth until like 400 something posts. So I did 400 posts, just trial and error. And also, I think one of the factors is that the reason why I'm doing this in English is that I don't want to make jokes about, even though a lot of Czech people follow me, I don't want to make jokes about Czech people. What I'm trying to do is to export Czech humor, Czech observations about Czech Republic worldwide. This is why I'm doing it in English. And this is why I'm not sticking, let's say, to the topics that only Czech people understand. So even though when I make some reels about Czech language, I always do it in English language, and I always do English translation. So kind of make, pretty much my job is to make entry point to my blog as as low as possible, so people from Cambodia can watch it, and they can understand it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So pretty much I want to make it more international, and so not only like people from, let's say, Central Europe or just overall Europe, but someone from Canada maybe, right? Someone maybe from like, I don't know, from Morocco can understand it. So this is my pretty much goal now, and this is what I'm doing to kind of make it international. If you take a look at my last posts, when I did this post about plastic bag, I saw so many people from like, I don't know from where, from some Middle East, from Asia, like saying, hey, we do that too.
Really?
So,
They do this too?
Yeah, so like bag full of plastic bags, type of stuff.
I thought only like these countries like Ukraine, Russia,
like Slavs.
Slavs countries.
I thought that too.
They do this.
I thought that too. Apparently
And
not. Apparently not. Apparently, like seriously.
Now I know more about this world.
Yeah, so
We are more connected to each other than I thought.
Exactly. Like people are like connected on some ways that you don't even realize. Small things that part of your daily routine you don't realize, but people all over the world do that. So, for example, this, right? And I think that was a very good example. I think this is so far the most popular reel.
Not that American and Czech food.
No. I think this plastic bag got like 6 million views. It's like it really blew up. And like if you see people who engage, it's not only Czech people, it's like people all over the world. And this is exactly my like goal. I want to make it more international. And I guess it's part of the success because, I mean, obviously Czech Republic is not a big country, right? So if I'm going to make jokes about Czech people going to High Tatras in Slovakia, obviously only very small community of people can understand it, right? So whatever I do, I kind of do it from the standpoint that people who are not affiliated with Czech Republic so much can understand it. So I would say consistency and kind of making it international, kind of packaging it in the very accessible way. I would say like quite big two factors. And also, I'm not sure if it's a part of success or not. I cannot measure it, but I try to engage with my audience. Like I really appreciate when people talk to me, when people like comment, and I mean, people actually their biggest inspiration for me. Like I really get a lot of inspiration from, like I get a lot of new stuff from what they say, from their comments, from their DMs. So I try to engage with people because I don't want to be like some like in the beginning I was like meme account, right, posting memes, and I think I'm kind of transitioning to becoming like a
lifestyle more.
A lifestyle plus a person, not just page with jokes,
Yes.
Because
I see it also in your stories. Like for example, you do this all the time. I mean, someone DM you something.
Oh yeah, I just screenshot and put it out.
Let's discuss.
And this is so fun. This is so fun.
Yes.
Because you just see people discussing this.
Yes,
this is so fun.
and I mean, it's like working like a circle all the time. And it never ends.
This is great. This is you get so because they get to know me and I get to know them. This is priceless. And as I said, this is great to understand your audience, to get inspiration. Because I feel you start feeling connection with people. Because in the beginning I was like meme account, and people were, let's say, stealing my memes, just cropping out my watermark, and posting on their like accounts, right? There's like there was
You need to find these copywriting things and like,
nah.
it's mine.
Yeah, but you know, it's better now. What I do is that some people send me my reels that were posted on someone else's account. But the best part is that there is my face, so I don't need to copyright it. I don't need to watermark it. They just post, like they just screenshot, like video record my reel, where's my with my face in it, post on their account. And so many times I saw people coming to me like, "Hey, they stole your reel." And I'm like, you know, man, this is the best publicity. They kind of, you know,
see.
this is the they just you know, giving me free PR, giving me free ads, so yeah.
I see. Good. Okay. Then do this more.
Yeah, exactly. Like haters, you know.
He's gonna hate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, likers gonna like. So yeah, yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's pretty much. I think these are like three.
Main points.
Yeah,
key points.
yeah. Why I think it became like quite a big thing later.
So now we know this like recipe of being successful and being popular. I mean, because the thing is, what I like in your blog in general, that you really interact now with people a lot. I mean, and for me, it's like what I also want to have, like that we can all communicate. First of all, of course, we share our experiences, and that's why it can be also discussable all the time. Like, okay, you don't understand this, you don't get this, or yes, I like it, and it can, and we can discuss it in different ways. I mean, everyone has their own opinions, as you said, but as you've made it about just memes, about like humor around Czech Republic, and people really like it, and like it internationally, I can say. That's quite good example, and really for people, like, I mean, in general, it's a good example of how to improve your blog, for example, to have some inspiration from you to, like, it's possible, be consistent, try to engage with people, and try not to please anyone. It's just general, you know, like it's supposed to be like known like advice.
Yeah, don't
not try to be people pleaser. No, never do this. I mean, it won't work.
Yep,
I've done it, didn't work.
Yep, that's a good advice.
We all did it.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Now we are like at the end already, kinda. I want to ask you. Okay, you have now success. You, of course, your main goal, I think, to be even more popular and so on. But what are the other plans?
That's a good question. There is one thing that is still in development, and I'm slowly making it, but it takes quite some time. I'm relaunching my blog. I think I mentioned it several times, but I'm probably, it's already December, so probably it's going to be next year, I think, most likely. We'll do my merch, because I have brand new designs, brand new, like I'm wearing it now, so it's like different quality.
Okay, let's say he actually promised me, and I want to record it now, so you will see. If I will put here a photo of me in his merch, means it happened and he gave me merch.
Yeah.
So here should be a photo. I will take it then.
It means you bought it for the good price, right? With the discount.
We all know how.
Yeah.
No, but really, I mean, it's really not. I saw your merch, like the previous one.
Yeah, like let's say first pilot.
Yeah. First edition.
Yeah, first edition, first season.
Yeah, it was really nice, but I hope people who are not from Czech Republic also can understand.
Yeah, that's also my goal, to kind of make this merch more like.
Because like Tivole, it's like your signature now.
Yeah, it's true. I can.
No! Sign the papers, sign your passport or something.
Yeah, I can. I'll like take mortgage, take credit like Tivole. Yeah, this.
Why people didn't do this before?
So probably I should take the last name Tivole, you know.
Yeah.
And just legally sign papers and stuff. So they're like, what? You're being so offensive. Like, that's my legal name. Like, take a look at the, at the ID.
Let's do this.
No,
I mean for fun, just.
Yeah, I should probably then do.
The reels or something like.
That's.
We have so many ideas for your reels today. You see.
Yeah.
because you inspire me too much. Like I want to do my blog now even more now, even better and bigger and so on. So okay.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay, about your merch you will have. What else?
Well, probably test different formats. Maybe more YouTube. Let's see, because I didn't do long, let's say, longer formats. Staying within like TikToks, Reels, or YouTube Shorts. So maybe do more of the long content, like interviews, some street interviews or some street experiments.
I'm a street photographer.
Yeah, when I take a picture, exactly, some type of that. So let's see, because I mean, street interviews already quite a big, quite a big thing. But maybe like some street experiments, social experiments. I have some ideas. I will not spoil them. So let's see how it goes. So yeah, pretty much try to grow it more. Try to grow my blog more. Experiment with the formats. Experiment. With different video types, and also do maybe more live streams. I know I've been doing live streams on some basis, then I like stopped. I'm doing it now and off, but maybe by the end of the year I do one like or two streams, like honestly, because live streams is so fun. I like it. It's a different format. Other bloggers don't do that in my, I think, niche, and this is great to know your audience, for them to know you. So live stream for sure.
Nice. Also, +1 advice.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, live stream is really good stuff.
Nice, I need to try it too.
Yeah, live stream is good stuff.
Actually, I'm too shy to be honest. Because I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta do it. You just need to kind of figure out how you're gonna be comfortable with it. Because usually when I do live stream, I have some topic. I don't just like sit around like, hey guys, this is my house. But I usually do some like, I don't know, beer sampling or like whatever. I'm
nice.
just, or especially, it's also nice when you like take a walk somewhere, like, you know, it's a good weather outside. You just take the phone and like, hey guys, let's talk, do some Q&A. So streaming live, like let's say in the park or whatever, like on the beach. Sometimes on vacation I did that.
Nice.
So that was fun.
Nice.
Yep.
You have a lot of plans, as I can see. So I wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
And why I wish you? I think everything will be fine.
Thank you.
But I mean, see, already you have everything good, and it will be just better, better, and better all the time. So wish you luck.
Thank you.
Everything will be fine. And at the end, I would like to ask you for some maybe kind of advice or something like this for people that they shouldn't be offended all the time, or that humor doesn't have boundaries, or for example for people who, for foreigners who come in here that try to integrate, like whatever, like what you have in your heart, say.
Well, what can I say? I wish Czech restaurant industry will improve the service quality.
Okay, actually support it. So
Yeah, that's I should probably start petition.
let's do it.
Yep. So that's probably my wish next year, and during this holiday season. I'm like, this is my wish for the next year that Czech restaurants will improve their.
Okay, now everyone support this video and we will do a petition.
Exactly. Well, even Czechs agree with me, so that's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, some maybe for bloggers who also want to do something and so on, what you will advise them?
Well, I would say do not expect quick success, or even if you get quick success, do not let it consume you. Because to be honest, quick success can be even worse than some failures, because it just takes you to the top. And you just, let's say, the God, everyone loves you, everyone likes you, everyone comments, and then it just takes you down as fast, even faster, you know.
Yeah, then you.
Yeah, so like, do not like try get your hand in the clouds. Like, if you have some failures, it's a feedback too. It means that there is something wrong. Either like you didn't crack the algorithm, maybe this is not your audience, maybe the format, the quality is bad. And also, so this is a good feedback as well. And also, like some success, well, it's also feedback, right? So it means obviously people vibe with it, but don't like let it consume you. Don't let it like get to your head, because I mean, even being blogger is nice, but it's like, let's say it's like your alter ego. It may be your job, right? It's not like your whole being. Like if everyone dislikes you and just hates you in the comments, it's just like they hate like your persona there, right? And even they like you, praise you, it's your persona there. It's not like who you are in real life. So kind of maybe be realistic about the blog or like whatever you do, Instagram, YouTube, to kind of understand if it's a job, well, treat it like a job, have some plan, have some structure to it. So, you know, you need to have a like cold mind and like passionate, burning heart in order to, I think, succeed here. So
yeah, I see. No, I think also the same. But nowadays it's more popular. It's more, and it's better to be sincere with yourself and be sincere with your followers.
Yeah,
like,
they feel
be
it.
yourself. And the thing is that I think it's also for you how it was on your example and so on. So when you try to find yourself and be yourself, I mean, in all this searching for yourself, who you are, and all this like, for example, you didn't know what will be your message or something. You said you developed it, right? And you were searching for it. You were exploring yourself and so on, and people liked it, and now people see this growth, and people see the point now, and this is what makes you popular. Be yourself. Try, or if you don't know yet who you are,
you discover it. You need to discover. It's a process.
I mean,
it's a process.
We will. I think for whole our life we need to do this. It's like our main point for living this life, because if you say I know myself and I don't need I don't need to know it anymore, means you're not interested in this life. You're not interested in this world. So
you stop growing. So
yes, you stop growing. So never stop growing, and you will have everything what you want in general. So actually, thank you very much for your expertise, for your sharing, for this talk. I mean, I liked it so
Thank you very much.
I hope the people also liked it, and they see you also like now in video format like this. I mean, not only in the reels.
Yep.
But yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm really happy that I made it with you. I mean, it's my first time also doing this in English, and I'm quite nervous and stressed now, but I hope you liked it. I hope you have some inspiration from it. You have a free advice.
Yeah.
So you need to now remember them and do it.
Yeah, and if you want some more, just DM me and we'll agree on the price. Yeah.
No, please, for my followers, at least a little discount.
Okay,
please,
okay.
Because 50,000?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We can do it 49,000.
No,
question
I tried. I tried. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. So bye bye.
Cheers, Vole.